What's up, guys and girls? In this video we will be covering a YouTuber called Stepanka. Now, what makes her quite interesting is the fact that every single one of her videos is straight up clickbait. Now, when I first heard about her a few months ago, I thought, okay, maybe this girl's legit. Maybe this girl is she just has a tough time, and every single one of her videos just happens to be something that is very trendy at the moment. But then she started doing daily videos, and she's been doing them every single day. And here's the crazy thing: every single one of her videos has to do with some new incident that occurred, where she was bullied, where she was stalked, where she was pregnant. And this has to be the biggest example of clickbait I have ever seen. I mean, when we're talking about clickbait, let me just read you a few of her video titles that she's recently released. How to look sexy in a bikini. I was severely bullied and had to switch schools. My boyfriend's wife stalked and harassed me. My Tinder profile exposed. Stepanka gets roasted. Sex with Donald Trump. I was in love with a girl. My bi-curious experience. Now, okay, let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Let's just say that, okay, she just so happens to have the same interests that a lot of the big YouTube search trends are behind. If you guys don't know, a ton of the huge YouTube search trends nowadays are behind these topics: pregnancy, severe bullying in school, bi-curious nature or bisexual nature, makeup routines, stalking, all those things. But okay, let's give her the benefit of the doubt. But how on earth has she been churning out videos almost every single day on a new topic like this? Other huge topics she covers. Let's just keep reading some of these things. Getting naked on my show. That's a very curious, obvious clickbait. Skipping school to hook up with my boyfriend. Very clickbait. She's highly capitalizing on what seems to be this sort of scandalous nature. This one, my first time kissing a boy. Please send dick pics. Why I love dick pics. It's very, very clear what she's doing, okay? She's doing some research, research that doesn't take a rocket scientist to do, to find out what people like, and she's capitalizing on that to the extent of her credibility, her reputation, and so forth. And I think the craziest part, let's just click on her most recent video on being bullied. The craziest part is she's getting almost a majority of likes. It just doesn't make any sense. Let's go to a pregnancy video. 52,000 views, 1,499 likes, 73 dislikes. I mean, this girl, we've seen clickbait before on YouTube, but not to this extent. And the craziest part is that her audience seems to get it. Look at this. My dog was poisoned. How I really feel about vegans. These are all huge trends. She understands it very well. Veganism, slut shaming, poison. I mean, this is ridiculous. Like, every day something like this happens. It's just not possible. Her dog was poisoned today. She's pregnant the next day. She was cheated on the next. Then she was stalked the next day. It's just ridiculous. Here's another one. My most embarrassing period story. Boob hacks. Scary STD experience. Plastic surgery. It's like, it's ridiculous. And she obviously knows how to hack the thumbnails. My creepy pedophile story. She loves to do these cheating stories too. He cheated on me. My boyfriend cheated on me. And then like a week later, there's another cheated on me video. He really screwed up. And then this, it just keeps going. I'm being stalked. Another one. Taking it all off. Again, very clearly trying to get that clickbait. And why is she doing this? Quite clearly because she knows she can make some money off of YouTube. Another huge trend. White girl, Asian male. Another very highly searched term. I don't know what to say. And if you actually watch any of her videos, like fake YouTubers excused, my abuse story, this is clearly targeting Matthew Santoro's abuse story and other abuse stories. Boyfriend tag, another clear thing. The craziest thing about these videos, another thing, my boyfriend called me fat. If you actually go to these videos and you actually watch them, here's the craziest and kind of most ridiculous part. It's like it has nothing. It's like the definition of clickbait. Usually, it has nothing to do with the title and so forth. And occasionally, look, my dog was poisoned yet again. The worst singer possessed by demons. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me here? And she's clearly using her cleavage and so forth. So I just find it interesting. Again, we're not trying to witch hunt this girl. We're not trying to spread negativity here. Let me know your thoughts. You know, some people, they would call these people out and say, you guys don't deserve to be on YouTube. And we've found that that doesn't work on YouTube. What defines and doesn't define what goes on YouTube is what YouTube decides. They own the platform. So if they're okay with this, and the audience is okay, which apparently it is. Let's see here. So she did a Santa video, naughtiest thing I ever did, clear clickbait, and her audience, the great majority of them are liking the video. So their audience is pleased. YouTube doesn't seem to care as of now, and so it doesn't matter if this person or that person or this big YouTube channel like Drama Alert or another one of those big channels like Leafy is here, calls out this thing. It really just depends on what they decide to do. So I'm not trying to witch hunt this girl. I'm just trying to, I'm really curious to see what happens with this channel. Obviously this clickbait type stuff does infuriate me a bit, but perhaps I'm just a bit jealous, and if that's the case, then so be it. I'll push aside my envy and let this girl do her thing. But more importantly, let's just say that this girl continues to do it. I'm curious to see what will happen in a year or 2 years. Will this strategy backfire in the long run? You know, you have these YouTube experts saying things like, oh, you can't be this fake with your audience. They'll sniff it out. But, I mean, she's doing a very good job. I mean, as far as likes, seems to be pretty positive. She's definitely getting traffic, and like she's definitely capitalizing with her debut book. Look, read this. Check out my debut book, Mean Boys and Memories. She's clearly trying to make some money from this whole thing, even though, in my opinion, the whole thing's built on a pillar of sand. Like, I really think she's just making things up and really tarnishing her reputation by like doing this. Like, would you want to date this girl if you look at her YouTube channel and you realize like every other video is her saying how she's done this really scandalous, crazy, obnoxious, flamboyant thing, like she was bullied here, did this here. Most likely she wasn't. She's just hyping it up. It's just ridiculous, really. Let me know what you think. Will this backfire in a couple years? Or will she skyrocket to fame? Is there a bad side of doing it this way, putting your public profile out like this? Or is it a savvy business move? Perhaps it is for the next couple years, but in the long term, 5-10 years, we don't know what will occur. When she gets more attention, more steam, I don't know. Is there a lesson that can be learned from this? Are there parts that you can take from this to use on your own social media journey without all the downsides? One thing is quite obvious, the thumbnails. She does a great job of thumbnails. She knows she's a girl, she knows people likes cleavage, she puts it out, uses the big block text, and then has a bright, colorful background in each. She throws in a few emojis, emoticons, and of course she makes the text very clickbaity to correlate with her thumbnail. Not exactly, but enough to really get people, interested to click. And once she gets to click, she just takes it from there and draws it out to get the most retention time. Can we leverage the same thing without stooping to her degree? Let me know your thoughts, and what do you think will happen here? Is this just too far? Is this not? Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.